Spent time together in the center city. Leisha also explained that she was held hostage because her father participated in the coup. Leisha was treated cruelly, and her body was marked with the symbols of the old empire. The next day, a giant abyss appeared at the border. Leisha, along with the others, was deployed against the monster. The monster exploded and released many abyss, so Leisha and the others had a hard time fighting against them. There were even rebels from the old empire who attacked Leisha. Thus making Leisha helpless, but Lux immediately came to her rescue and showed his true strength. Lux used Bahamut's special Drag Knight. Without saying much, Lux immediately launched a very fast attack on all enemies. Eventually, he defeats his enemies single-handedly.
Reload fire.
The next day, all the students at the academy prepared a surprise to celebrate Lux's arrival. They spoiled Lux a lot, but some students still had not forgiven him and were still wary of him, because Lux had seen them in the baths. The headmaster held a competition to catch Lux. If successful, then that person can have Lux for a week. So the female students chase after Lux simultaneously. Lux tried to hide inside an empty room. It turned out to be a locker room. Several girls used the room to change clothes. Krulsifer managed to find Lux, but she kept Lux's presence there a secret so Lux would be indebted to her. Krulsifer took the red paper and asked Lux to be her boyfriend for a week. The next day, Lux asked why Krulsifer asked him to pretend to be her lover. Krulsifer explained that she wanted to avoid political marriage. On the day then, they started dating while Leisha and Filthy watched from behind. When in the afternoon suddenly, a group of people surrounded them. Krulsifer immediately used her Drag Knight that could see the future and easily defeated all the enemies. Then they meet Krulsifer's servant. She took them to a place and introduced a famous noble who wanted to marry Krulsifer. His name is Baltzeridikin, but Krulsifer rejected it because she was dating Lux. Hearing that annoyed him, and he challenged Lux to a Drag Knight duel. While Lux was exhausted after finishing his job, one girl took Lux somewhere. Leisha greeted Lux along with Filthy, who was wearing a maid outfit. They wanted to pamper Lux so that his tiredness would disappear. Even Leisha was willing to do anything to fulfill his desire. On the other side, 4 great nobles gathered together. They were discussing Ragnarok or abyss that exists in every ruin. There is news that the ruins have reappeared, and powerful weapons are in them. Therefore, nobility Baltzeridikin decided to lead an investigation into the ruins. The head of the school was also talking about the same thing. The students were gathered to discuss the investigation ruins. Explained that Filthy had died 5 years ago due to experiments carried out by the old empire. But she can still live because she has become a human half-abyss. Then Fugil contacted Lux. He said if he wanted to save Filthy, Lux had to kill Hayes as the master who had planted the abyss seed on the body of Filthy. The next day, Lux and the others continued exploring the ruins. When they entered the main door of the ruins, the automaton suddenly turned against them and followed Hayes' words. Hayes also controlled Filthy to attack Lux with the others. But Eri realized that blowing the horn could cancel Hayes' command, so Eri could return Filthy's consciousness to normal and destroy Hayes' horn. But Hayes still didn't lose. She summoned Ragnarok. Lux and the others couldn't defeat the monster in the normal way. The attacks they launched made Ragnarok even stronger. Even though the battle this time was quite hard, Lux never gave up. With Leisha's help, Lux decided to fight his enemy by removing the restrictions on his weapons. The attack destroys Ragnarok, and Fugil advises Hayes to back off since she's already lost. They threw a party to celebrate Lux's recovery. There was even a big event in the city, and because of that, Leisha and the others were competing to ask Lux out. The headmaster suggested that Lux bring 3 people instead. He had to choose girl students as a reward for the effort they put into exploring the ruins earlier. Lux also accepted the headmaster's opinion. The next day, Lux had a date with Celestia in the city, because it was Celestia's first date with a boy, making her try to make Lux feel comfortable.
大丈夫ですか？これで済まないな、セリス。続きはまた別の機会にしてくれたまえ。
After that, Lux met Krulsifer at the special banquet for nobles. They danced together there. Krulsifer, who has a mature personality, can change the atmosphere to be more romantic.
大人だな。
敵は手強いぞ、セリス。
The last date is with Filthy. Because Lux looked exhausted, Filthy invited him to a place and allowed Lux to sleep on her lap. After that, Lux met Leisha. Leisha wanted to talk about something while being shy. She wanted Lux to be her knight on the day of the Empire Formation Festival. She would give a speech while introducing Lux to everyone. Leisha demanded an answer from him before the appointed day arrived. The next day, Eri told Lux an assassin was targeting him. Then suddenly, she appeared in front of them. She was named Yoruka, a former servant of the old empire's drag knight. The reason for her arrival is only to serve Lux. She is willing to kill or work odd jobs. Even Lux can use herself as much as he wants.
お望みであれば、私をどのように使っていただいても構いませんわ。
どのようにでもって。
Yoruka wanted to listen to Lux's promise to destroy the new empire and revive the old empire. Unfortunately, Lux had no intention of doing that. Then suddenly, Celestia came to attack Yoruka. The girls who liked Lux also worked together to attack Yoruka. However, Yoruka was very strong and managed to escape from there. Since standard drag knights couldn't defeat the rebel army, Lux had no choice but to use Bahamut and slay them all. After that, Lux rescued Leisha from prison so she could join the fight to protect the new empire. Lux, along with Leisha, combine forces to launch a powerful attack and are helped by Filthy and Krulsifer to stop the movement of the giant. Irritated that the plan didn't go well, Hayes used a drag knight whose power could split a city in half. Leisha decided to fight it alone while Lux headed for the giant's control room, but instead, he met with Yoruka. Lux hoped to save Yoruka, therefore Lux faced her seriously and convinced her that Yoruka's actions were wrong. Ultimately, Yoruka realized Lux continued fighting alone for the Arcadia Empire. To save the decaying old empire, Lux destroyed it himself to create a new empire, knowing that Yoruka decided to serve Lux as her master. Therefore, Yoruka entered the control room to stop the giant's attack. Ultimately, the rebellion plan failed, and Lux also managed to defeat Hayes with one slash. After the atmosphere and the empire peace, Leisha delivered her speech to the citizens. She introduced Lux as her personal knight who would prosper the new empire together with her. After that, Lux enjoyed a peaceful life with the girls who loved him. Yoruka was also willing to become Lux's concubine and immediately wanted to make children together. And that is the end of the video. Remember to subscribe and like this video, so see you in the next video.